We are officially live. Siamo in onda. Siamo in onda. Let's give some time to everyone to join. Usually it takes a couple of minutes. In the meanwhile, I am removing Stefan until I see his face popping up. Vediamo un pochettino se arriva un po' di gente. Signori, se ci siete, ci sentite, mandate un messaggio così vediamo, un commento, così vediamo se ci siete e se l'audio si sente. Ask everyone to let us know if they hear the audio. Yes, Marco's here already.
Marco.
I'm getting birthday wishes also. Good, that's great. I'm older today. Oh, yes.
29, right? 29, right?
Yes, it depends because we're going on 3 pages at the same time, which means that we only see one. So the number is pretty much 1/3 of the real one, what we see on the screen. Sì, il numero di noi partecipanti che noi vediamo è inferiore a quello reale perché andiamo su 3 piattaforme contemporaneamente. I think we can start. Ok, penso che possiamo iniziare. Buonasera a tutti e benvenuti al nostro Pillole di Forza, episodio numero 5. 5 Guido, tu che tieni conto? 5.
Sì.
Benissimo, e oggi abbiamo il primo ospite speciale. Ma una cosa molto, ci tengo tantissimo a questa cosa perché c'è Geoff, stato il mio primo maestro alla mia primissima certificazione di kettlebell. I just said, Geoff, that you've been my first teacher at my very first kettlebell certification, right?
Yeah, a long time ago, 2009, Hungary, right?
2009. It was August 15th, around August 15, 2009. Era il lontano agosto del 2009. We were in Hungary, eravamo in Ungheria, and it was so hot that summer, wasn't it? And it rained.
And we had that tent.
Yeah.
And it got really humid.
Yes. Eravamo in un campo da calcio, dentro una caserma militare. We were in military base, basically, police school. E ha piovuto, eravamo poi sotto un tendone, salita l'umidità. Era tutto bagnato, era tutto molto interessante. And that year, so there was Pavel, there was you, Kenneth J, and Cortez Hall,
yes.
and Peter Lavish. Those were the 5. I 5 insegnanti erano Pavel, c'era Geoff, c'era Kenneth J, c'era Cortez Hall e c'era Peter Lavish. Well, that was the time. And since then, you never got rid of me.
I know, I tried to leave, and you just keep pulling me back in, like just roping me back. Come here.
Yeah, I keep dragging you somewhere. E da allora non si è più liberato di me. Lui cerca di scappare, ma io me lo porto dentro di solito. And so, I'm going to say a couple of words about you, Geoff, so they know. Well, most of the guys who are listening know who you are, but I'm going to say a couple of words. First of all, well, before I start, we don't let you out, so we'll see Geoff bigger. Quindi lascio uscire Guido, eccolo qua. There you go. This here's bigger. So quindi, I'm going to explain in Italian who you are, basically, which is, well, we all know, but I'm going to tell for them, for those who don't, actually. Geoff è stato uno dei primi membri della leadership dell'RKC a suo tempo. You were one of the very first beast tamers, by the way, right? You remember your number? Number 6, right?
Yeah, Brett and I did it the same day, and he did it right after me, so he's number 7.
He's number 7. Quindi praticamente lui è stato il beast tamer numero 6 al mondo, lo stesso giorno di Brett Jones, il quale è il numero 7, l'abbiamo fatto assieme. And then, of course, you've been a master for the RKC and for Strongfirst. And then you've written some books with Dragon Door, and then you wrote your own books, you have your own products, right? Geoff è stato un master con RKC, è stato un master con Strongfirst, ha scritto dei libri ancora con Dragon Door, ha scritto dei libri, ha dei libri suoi che escono, and you are one of the co-creators of the original Strength Systems, correct?
Correct, yeah.
E lui è stato anche uno dei 2 ideatori, fondatori e creatori del sistema Original Strength. Many people here do original strength here in Italy, so they all know what that is about. Molti qua in Italia sanno cosa original strength, quindi sanno di che si parla. So basically, and I was lucky to have you as my teacher at the very first kettlebell event. And I recall that you led in first person the workout at the end. I even recall what it was. I don't know if you recall it, but I do.
Yeah, it was a complex, and we finished the complex with walking seesaw presses, right?
That was the year before. The year you did it there, it was across two sides. We would do cleans, squat, presses, hold overhead, walk to the other side,
That's
set
right.
the bells down, turn, and do it again.
That's right.
And
yeah.
you led it with a pair of 32s, while everyone else was doing 24s. I recall that.
Was it? Did I do a pair of 32s? I thought I did a pair of 24s, but okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it was. I can't swear it, but I'm pretty sure about it. Quindi il complex che lui ha tenuto come grande workout quell'anno, eravamo dai due lati una sorta di corridoio, tutti quanti allineati da un lato, si partiva, c'erano 5, it was 5 reps if I recall correctly, 5 doppi clean, 5 squat, 5 press, tenevi il kettlebell overhead, andavi dall'altra parte del corridoio, mettevi giù e ricominciavi. E lui se l'è sparato conducendo tutti quanti con 2 da 32, mentre gli altri sono 24. Lui non è sicuro, ma io credo di essere sicuro. Yeah? And I had my very bad arm. I injured my arm before my cert. It was kind of challenging, but at the end, I didn't pass. I had to send some videos, but made it. I survived.
Yeah, didn't you get like 90 reps on one arm in the snatch test? Because you something like that, right? I mean, it was 92. Close.
92. No,
92.
I finished it. I finished the snatch test because it was 92 kilos, so I did 92 snatches. I did not pass the clean.
Oh, okay.
I got to send the clean video. I always hated Cortez Hall for that. Quindi quella volta lì io non ho passato la certificazione, mi ero scappato il bicipite e Geoff si ricorda perché quando ho fatto lo snatch test, che al tempo era in base al peso corporeo, quindi erano tanti snatch quanti chili pesavi, io ero 92 kg, ho fatto 92 snatch con la mano sinistra perché il destro era infortunato e ho passato lo snatch test, però non ho passato il clean e quindi ho dovuto rifare il clean. Good, so that said, I promise you we're going to come over with some stuff for the guys listening, some strength in pills, basically. What do you have for us? Quindi ho promesso che ci avrei portato qualche pillola di forza e quindi vi chiedo cosa per noi.
All right, well, thank you. Appreciate you having me on. It's great to see you. Great to virtually see everybody, even though I can't see everybody. So today I thought we'd talk about some double kettlebell work because, well, of course, why not, right? So, and I thought we'd just cover something really simple, which is positioning on the press. And the two things, I want to make it really simple so you can just take it home and use it immediately. And the two things that we want to cover are head and eye position, right? So that's actually two things, but we'll cover it at once. And then the second thing is hip position. All right. So what's your preference? When we're talking through it and then demonstrate it, or demonstrate it talking through it? What's better in this part?
I'm going to translate this part, and I suggest that you talk through it in demo so I can translate and they know what's coming up next. Okay?
Okay.
Allora, let me get this first part. Allora, lui oggi parlerà di doppi kettlebell, perché no, e farà qualcosa di molto semplice. Parlerà del doppio kettlebell military press e parlerà di due cose che sono applicabili già il giorno dopo. E la prima cosa ha a che fare con la posizione della testa e la posizione degli occhi, e la seconda cosa ha a che fare invece con, what was the second one about the grip?
Hips.
Oh, hips. Ha a che vedere invece con le anche.
Hey, if we have time, we can cover grip too if you want. So.
Well, why not? Why not? I learned a lot of things that I preach about the grip from you. So, sono tante cose che ho imparato sulla presa da lui che insegno. So, I'm gonna make you a little bigger so you can, well, if you're talking through first, let's talk through, and then I'm gonna make you solo when you're done. Quindi lo metto in solitaria e quando dimostra adesso ci spiega di cosa parla. Ready?
Okay, so I'm gonna adjust my screen so we can get back here and we'll see the bells. I think we can see the bells. See that?
Yes.
Or I got some.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we've got just for a point of reference, we got a really nice brand new Strongfirst bell there, and then its predecessor, the RKC, which is about 20 years older. Little mix of old school, new school.
Qui c'è interessante perché ci sono due kettlebell lì, una è una Strongfirst nuova e l'altra è una RKC, quindi c'ha il new school e l'old school insieme. Great.
All right. Can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah. Let me, you know what? They can hear my voice. I'm gonna make you in solo so they see you even better. Like, still hear me, so that's even better. Okay.
Okay. Great. Well, this is my basement where I train indoors when I don't want to be outside in the freezing cold garage. And just let me know when you need me to stop so you can translate.
Okay, you can go ahead and.
All right. So when we press, most people press. They got a pair of bells. They press and they look straight ahead, like this. So they got the bells here in the rack, and then they press and they look straight ahead. Okay. Now,
okay, let me explain this part. Allora, la maggior parte delle persone quando pressano guardano sempre dritti davanti a loro finché pressano. Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to borrow from the old Olympic lifting champs. And when they press, what they do is two things. Is they, one, look up with their head and their eyes. And two, they actually squeeze their glutes and they slide their hips forward underneath the weight. However, we're not going to use a back arch. We're just going to use those two positions because it gives us more thoracic extension, which then allows us to get the arm overhead in line with the ears.
Perfect. Ok, so, quindi facciamo una cosa, adesso una cosa diversa. Prendiamo in prestito alcune cose dal sollevamento pesi olimpico, ovvero due cose. La prima è che invece di guardare diretto avanti, guarderemo verso l'alto. E la seconda cosa è che strizzeremo con forza i glutei e spingeremo le anche in avanti sotto il kettlebell. Non inarcheremo la schiena, ma otterremo più estensione della zona toracica della colonna in maniera da riuscire a portare molto meglio le braccia in linea con le orecchie. Good, got it.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate eyes forward.
Okay.
And then I'm going to demonstrate eyes up, head up.
Ok, quindi prima fa vedere il vecchio modo, quindi con gli occhi che guardano in avanti, e poi far vedere con gli occhi in alto e con la testa che guarda in alto. So you're going to demo the old one, let's say that's the most common one, and then your way. Okay, or the new way.
or the different way.
Or the different way.
Okay. Now I have to apologize ahead of time because I have really good shoulder flexion.
Deve scusarsi perché lui ha un'ottima flessibilità delle spalle, molto buona. Yeah.
So you see, I can tuck my hips, look down, and still move my arm back behind my head. Right?
Quindi lui di suo è in grado già di infilare le anche sotto le spalle e portare il braccio indietro comunque. And not many have this ability or this flexibility.
Correct. So you may not, or you probably won't see a difference in my press, but test it for yourself. Right? Either tonight on this call or later at home when you're training, and use a camera and video yourself.
Ok, quindi lui suggerisce, dice potreste non vedere una grossa differenza quando lo fa lui, perché avendo già buona mobilità più o meno siamo lì. Quindi dice, però fate una cosa, provate voi in un modo e nell'altro, da soli, più tardi, a casa, domani in palestra, e filmatevi con una videocamera, così riuscite a vedere effettivamente la differenza. Ok? We're up to
All right. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just start from the ground up instead of the top down. So I'll start with the hips. So I'll do one press with hips in regular position, and then the second press will be with my glutes squeezed and my hips shoved forward. Okay?
Ok, quindi farà vedere prima un press regolare, inizierà a modificare la posizione delle anche, quindi con le anche in posizione normale, poi una con le anche glutei stretti e anche spinte in avanti. Ok, go!
Okay, there's the first one.
La prima. E
there's the second one.
E la seconda. And we can see the difference, I can tell you.
You can tell the difference?
Yeah, I can tell the difference. La differenza si vede già.
Right. So for me, when I'm pressing, the biggest difference is I get my center of mass closer to the weight, right? Which then gives me better leverage to drive the weight up.
Quindi quello che fa questa cosa porta il peso più vicino, più allineato al centro di massa, il che gli permette di pressare da una fondamenta più solida in una linea dritta verso l'alto.
Right. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing, by using a hard squeeze on the glutes, I create a stronger abdominal stabilization and a stronger spinal stabilization, which then frees up my shoulders and my arms to do more work.
E l'altra cosa che fa, il fatto di strizzare con forza i glutei crea più stabilizzazione addominale, il che fa sì che lui debba lavorare con più forza sulle braccia per arrivare sopra.
Right. And the reason that is I'm pressing from a stable platform.
E la ragione perciò è perché lui così sta pressando da una base, da una piattaforma stabile.
Okay. All right, so that's the hip. Let's move to the eyes in the head.
Queste sono le anche, adesso spostiamoci verso gli occhi e verso la testa.
Okay. So again, I'll do one, eyes forward. I think I'll probably just face the camera like on a 45 so you can see what my eyes and head are doing. All right?
Looks good. Quindi ne fa una guardando avanti, si mette a 45 gradi, vediamo gli occhi, e una, so you're going to do one looking forward and one with a different head and eye position. Okay.
Yep. Okay, could you see any difference?
Could see the difference in head position, but not in the shoulder because you were 45. If I may suggest, can you do another one?
Absolutely.
My suggestion is with nothing applied, no hips, no eye and head position, and then one applying both. Then they will all be able to see the difference and facing from one side. How's that?
So you want to do this sideways?
I would do sideways because
Okay.
you still see the head position, and we take for granted that the eyes will look up, but we
Right.
will see the difference in the body alignment. So I think it's a good thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, and let me explain this to the guys. Allora, io ho chiesto di fare un'altra senza utilizzare le anche e senza utilizzare, quindi con la testa che gli occhi guardano avanti, di fianco, seguite da una dove applica sia il posizionamento diverso dalle anche che quello degli occhi e della testa, in maniera che noi, vista di lato, in maniera che vediamo la differenza. Good.
All right. So, just to recap, first rep, nothing. Second rep, hips. Third rep, eye and head position.
Okay, so third will be all, right? Hips and head and eye, correct?
Correct.
Ok, quindi prima ripetizione niente, seconda ripetizione solo le anche, terza ripetizione anche testa e occhi. Good, ready to go. Okay. Can definitely see the difference. Everything moves on a straight line.
Yeah.
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 Si può vedere la differenza, tutto si muove in una linea dritta. And the more you can keep the weight moving vertically on a straight line on top of your center of mass, well, the stronger you are.
Right. Yeah, it eliminates excess movement, and we don't have the kettlebells moving around the body.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Quindi quello che succede è che riesci in questo modo a pressare su una linea verticale che sta sopra il centro di massa. Vai a eliminare qualunque movimento non necessario e quindi logicamente sei molto più efficace. Much more effective. Much more effective.
Much more effective, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's also more efficient.
Yeah, both.
By efficient, what I mean is the bells are moving in a straighter path, but we're also, since the double kettlebell military press is a total body exercise, we're also using more muscle fibers to get the job done, so we have a better intended outcome.
Yeah, so è anche più efficiente perché uno, le kettlebell si muovono solamente su una linea dritta, ma oltretutto c'è un'altra cosa da dire che nel momento, siccome il doppio kettlebell military press è un esercizio total body, full body, lavoro col corpo, andiamo a reclutare molti più muscoli, molte più fibre, andando a inserire il gluteo, eccetera. Quindi logicamente, so more effective and more efficient, both things. Efficient because you don't waste energy going out of the groove,
Correct.
and effective because you get more muscles involved, basically.
Exactly.
Right? Esatto, quindi efficiente perché non sprechiamo energie nel correggere il movimento del kettlebell fuori dalla linea verticale, ed efficace perché andiamo a reclutare più muscolatura. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think people will love this.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you find it effective. So, I hope your audience lets you know, gives you some feedback.
I'm going to invite them right away. Quindi Geoff invita visto che avete i commenti qua e la registrazione rimane su Facebook, a provare e a scrivere e darci il feedback, così poi sappiamo se avete provato, come siete trovati. So I invited everyone, since the recording will stay here, they can just comment below and we'll see the feedbacks after they try. Quindi invito tutti, dopo la live, tra oggi e domani, quando avete provato, scrivete commenti sotto che ci diamo un occhio. Good, ask them to comment. And so, this was a great drill, thank you so much. Well, 2 great drills actually, to improve the double kettlebell military press, which right now you might not know, but we teach it only at level 2. So at level 1 we go to single, so not many are in touch with this, so it's great information for everybody.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Quindi adesso, tra l'altro, siccome insegniamo il doppio kettlebell military press a livello 2 e non all'1, quindi non tutti hanno dimestichezza con il doppio kettlebell military press, questo è puro oro e è una cosa che serve a tutti. Ed è una cosa che potete applicare per mano. And something they can apply from tomorrow. Now, I know that, well, you have a new book on kettlebells going out there, and I know some friends who just got it, and which is about what you're famous for, right? Captain Complex, so double kettlebell.
Yes.
Yes. But you're coming out with something that is more movement oriented, right?
Correct.
And I think we're gonna experiment something, correct? I have no idea what you have in mind, but I think so.
I have no idea what I have in mind either. We'll just see what you feel like doing.
We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. So let me explain this to the guys. Allora, lui ha adesso un libro fuori che sta venendo anche molto bene sui doppi kettlebell, che è il suo campo. I recall that Pavel used to call you, well, still calls you Captain Complex, right?
Yeah.
That
was from that RKC.
From that RKC, since then. Captain Complex. And well, the following one, where I was the team leader, I recall he called you Sturmbannführer Neupert.
Yes.
That was fun because of your German origins, right?
Right.
Heritage over there. Quindi al tempo, prima quello era capace di, dopo il complex che ha fatto, Pavel iniziò a chiamarlo Captain Complex. L'anno dopo invece lo chiamava Sturmbannführer, ovvero capitano in tedesco, Capitan Neupert, cioè il suo nome praticamente pronunciato alla tedesca, visto che lui comunque ha origini tedesche. Ma lui adesso sta uscendo, so when you're launching the new book, I'm not saying the title, I'm not revealing anything, but I saw it, so.
I'm sorry.
When are you launching the new book?
It'll be out in the next week or two, probably, ebook or some kind of ebook plus video or ebook plus some kind of learning experience. So.
Okay, and I'm not revealing the title. I'll let that to your campaigns there to do that. Quindi qui tra un paio di settimane uscirà il suo libro sul movimento, invece, e lo lancerà nelle prossime settimane, quindi non dico il titolo né niente. Però gli ho chiesto di tirare fuori qualcosa dal cilindro in merito, visto che lui è famoso per i doppi kettlebell, ma anche per il movimento, vista la sua partecipazione alla creazione di Regional Strength. So I just told everybody that I asked you to do 2 things. Speak about double kettlebells, because this is what you're famous for, but also you're known because of being the co-creator of Original Strength and about movement. So I told everyone, I asked you to show something about movement, and I'm going to be your guinea pig, correct? Quindi gli ho chiesto di mostrare qualcosa sul movimento e gli ho detto io sarò il suo porcellino d'India, la sua cavia da laboratorio. And I also told you, right, my challenges I have right now, which is my right hip, which is jammed, well, and about my left ankle with the broken.
Right.
E
Yeah.
io ho anche detto due cose. Io ho detto che attualmente la mia challenge è l'anca destra, che è incasinata, è bloccata, e anche la caviglia sinistra. So, now you just tell me what I have to do and I'll do it. E quindi adesso tu mi dici cosa devo fare e io lo faccio. Or whatever.
Okay. So this is, we should tell your audience this is live and unscripted, so things could go horribly wrong.
Well, of course, but that would be the fun of it, right? Sì, diciamo a tutti che questa cosa qua non l'abbiamo preparata prima, quindi potrebbe andare tutto orribilmente male, ma questo è il bello della diretta. This is the beauty of being live, right?
Right.
Do you need to see me so that I need to make myself bigger, or tell me?
Yeah, make yourself bigger. You'll be the star of this half.
So
Perfect.
Nope. Something like this. Okay.
Yeah, that looks great.
Good.
Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to just establish some kind of baseline where you know that you have some kind of restriction. So if it's in your hip, maybe you want to do something on that side that either causes you some discomfort or restricts the range of motion. And we'll use that as our baseline.
Ok, quindi la prima cosa stabiliamo una baseline, una linea di partenza. I want to see usually, if I point the camera lower, you get more lights, yeah, so people can see better. Quindi ci creiamo una linea di partenza, ovvero faccio un qualcosa che mi crea fastidio, e da lì poi vediamo se migliora. So, well, right now, discomfort is when I squat, because my right hip does not want to go into external rotation, and so my right knee wants to go in. Okay? Quindi uno squat, perché attualmente quello che succede è che la mia anca destra non vuole andare in extra rotazione e il mio ginocchio vuole andare all'interno. So of course I can maintain alignment, but it's kind of buttery. Okay? Quindi riesco a mantenere l'allineamento, però è fastidioso. And this doesn't happen with a narrow stance, it happens of course with a wide stance. So I'm going to do a wide stance squat and see where I can reach.
Okay.
Farò uno squat con lo stance abbastanza largo, perché è lì che ho problemi, e vedo dove arrivo. Do you want to see me from the front, from the side, both, from the back?
I think from the side will be best, because then we can use landmarks, right?
Ok, quindi dal lato vediamo, perché possiamo prendere dei punti di riferimento. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go as deep as I can, but I will let you know when I feel discomfort. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Quindi adesso io vado giù profondo quanto posso, però, and I'm going to use a hip dominant movement.
Okay.
Allora, profondo quanto posso, non avviso quando inizio a sentire fastidio, e userò un movimento dominato dall'anca. So I'm not going to go forward too much with the knees, I'm going to push back with the hips, like a low bar back squat, because this is what is causing me discomfort. Quindi farò tipo un movimento simile a un back squat con il low bar, perché questo è quello che mi crea problemi. So, here, I start feeling jammed.
Okay.
And I really have to push out hard to keep the alignment, my knees tracking the toes. Otherwise, this would go in and my back would round.
Okay.
Quindi, arrivato a quel punto, sento fastidio, sono costretto a spingere con forza in fuori le ginocchia, altrimenti il ginocchio va in dentro e logicamente ha rotondo la schiena. Good.
All right. So, like, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have you lie on your back in what we call the supine position. All right. And then we'll have. Okay. And then what we're going to have you do, Fabio, is you're going to have you lift your legs off the ground.
Both?
Yeah. And then pull your knees in towards your body like you're squatting and cross your ankles.
So like this, okay? Quindi, gambe sollevate, incrocio le caviglie. Do you want me to push my knees out as I do this?
Yeah, bring them all the way in, like you're going to hug your knees.
Le ginocchia più che posso su, con le ginocchia, con le caviglie incrociate. Okay?
Yep. Now take your right hand and grab your left ankle.
Ora con la mano destra prendo la caviglia sinistra.
Yep. Left ankle, left shin, right? And then right ankle, left hand.
E quindi logicamente la caviglia destra con la mano.
Okay, good. And then your head goes on the ground.
Yes, I just need to see you, but I will get it down when it's time to do whatever I'm trying to do.
And then, so once you're here, just like we did in OS, swallow hard, place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And then what I want you to do is take about 10 deep diaphragmatic breaths, if you can.
Ok, quindi quando sono qui porto la testa giù, metto la lingua nello stop linguale, quindi sul tetto, sul tetto del palato, e cerco di fare 10 respirazioni diaframmatiche. Ok, I'm doing that now.
Okay.
Now try to make noise so everybody hear me.
Try not to fall asleep when you're down there. I know it's late.
I'll try not to.
All right. Did you feel like you loosened up a little bit?
Not only my hips, but also my neck.
Okay, fantastic. So from there,
let me translate for you guys. Mi ha chiesto se la coda, rilassarsi, sia le anche che il collo. Okay.
Okay. So what we'll do is from there, we'll have you test out your squat again.
Ok, quindi testiamo lo squat nuovamente. Okay. When I get the same stance and try to stay in the same position, should be pretty much around here. You've got the landmarks on the floor.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Mi metto nella stessa posizione di prima, avevo i segni qua sul pavimento. Wow. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm already deeper without rounding.
Correct. Yeah.
And much less effort in keeping my knee aligned to the toe, with the toes. Non so se si vede, però sono sceso più profondo e ho fatto molta meno fatica. Yep, that worked.
And it was much faster too.
Ed era più veloce, ha funzionato.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go back down in that position, and we're going to do like 10 head rotations each side, and then 10 neck nods. Okay, and then we'll come up.
Neck rotation and neck nods. Okay.
Correct. You're going to lead with your eyes.
Okay. How about breathing? Should I keep a free breathing, or should I try to match it with breathing?
Just breathe naturally. Yeah, whatever comes naturally. No breath holding.
Okay.
All diaphragmatic.
Ok, quindi il respiro va liberamente, non devo trattenere il fiato, deve essere diaframma. Faccio dalla posizione iniziale, farò 10 rotazioni della testa, seguite da 10 flesso e tensione della testa, guidando sempre il movimento con gli occhi e respirando quindi liberamente. So same position as before, here it is.
Correct.
And then 10 rotation first.
Yeah, and don't force anything. Just go as far as your head will let you go.
Senza forzare, lasciando che la testa vada tanto quanto vuole andare. And down the neck nods.
Correct, yeah.
You want me to lift my head or only nods?
Give yourself a hard chin tuck. If you feel like lifting your head, lift your head.
Yeah, okay.
But make sure you have the chin tuck.
Se la testa si solleva, cerco di portare il mento in dentro. Se la testa si solleva, lascio sollevare.
Mm-hmm. And feel free to stop if your head and neck, especially your neck, gets tired before you hit 10 reps.
E posso fermarmi se sento che il collo si stanca prima di arrivare a 10 ripetizioni. Oh, feels good. I want to do more of those. Feels like it's pretty easy. Okay, 10.
10. And then we're just test your squat again.
Squat again. Ok, riproviamo lo squat e vediamo cosa succede. So same position. questa posizione di prima. You guys let me know how it goes. I can tell you how it feels. Io posso dirvi come lo sento, voi vedrete se cambia qualcosa.
Wow.
I think the feeling I have is pretty much that much deeper. Probably 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches. Am I correct?
Yes, that's one, the speed has improved. 2, the depth has improved. And 3, your balance seems to have improved too. Like your center of mass shifted over your forefoot instead of that hesitant, keep the weight back in the heel, try and push the knees out to pry the hip open.
Ok, quindi io ho un più profondo, oltre alla profondità del bice che è più veloce, meno esitante, e in più c'era più equilibrio da quello che vede lui, perché il peso è rimasto al centro del piede, come avrei dovuto spostare leggermente verso l'avanti, anziché io cercare di, come dire in italiano, anziché trovare nel senso di cercare continuamente l'equilibrio spostando il peso, cercando di spostarlo sui talloni. Yeah, it did feel good, by the way.
Yeah, you should ask everybody if they can see that, or if.
Yes, I'm going to ask them to comment. Ragazzi, se voi avete notato qualche differenza, se avete chi ha guardato e ha visto, commentate pure, che ci fa piacere sentire se avete visto qualche differenza o qualcosa. Let's see if they comment.
Yeah.
We'll see comments popping up. There is a delay, so let's move forward and see if something happens. Ragazzi, commentate per piacere. Okay. What else? What's next?
All right. So then the third piece of this puzzle is we're going to add a little bit of movement to it. So we're going to get into that position again, supine, and we're going to do some dead bugs. You remember the dead bugs?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Aggiungiamo un po' di some comments. Amazing improvement. This is Sven. Hi, Sven, by the way.
Is that Sven from Germany? Our friend Sven from Germany?
Yeah, Sven from Germany.
Sven.
Swing that thing. So, and Enrico says, and I'm going deeper. Same for Eugenia. Eugenia also saw the difference in balance and stability. Robbie also says yes, and Sven says hello. Okay, so dead bugs this time. You want me to do them? What? You tell me on the way. Quindi il prossimo passo è la serie degli insetti morti. Okay, am I good here? Position?
We'll just do the traditional dead bug, right? The opposite arm, opposite leg dead bug that most people know.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 to 10. If 10's easy, keep going.
Okay. Right? Shall I let everyone know about the rules, right? Keeping the table off the ground and so on.
Correct.
Okay. And how about the head? How do you want the head?
Good question. For this set, we'll leave your head on the ground. If we need to do another set, what we'll do is we'll prop your head up with either that 5 kilo or that 10 kilo plate, probably.
Ok, quindi faccio una serie di insetti morti, quella più tradizionale, quindi col braccio e la gamba controlaterale. E la cosa importante che non si fa nei dead bugs, per adesso tengo la testa a posto, è assicurarsi che l'osso sacro sia staccato da terra, quindi cerco di puntare i piedi, le punte dei piedi verso il soffitto. So I explain that I try to reach the ceiling with my feet so that I keep my tailbone away. I don't allow it to fall on the ground. I don't go in anterior tilt.
Actually, Fabio, excuse me for one minute. We can make it even easier on you so that you don't have to actively reach for your feet. You can just bend your knees a little bit and pull them back towards your chest. It'll automatically pull the tailbone off the ground.
Ok. Un altro modo per renderla più facile è piegare leggermente le ginocchia, ok? E portare le ginocchia più verso il torace. Questo automaticamente stacca lo spacco da terra. Ok, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Five and five.
Okay. So go ahead and test your squat after that. Before you do, could you feel your abdominals work across your belt line?
Of course, definitely. Mi chiede prima se sentite più nella decisamente. Definitely. So let's see what happens.
Wow.
Looks good. Feels good.
Yeah.
Guys, comment. Ragazzi, commentate. Vedete differenze? What do you see from the outside, Geoff?
Faster, deeper, better balance, better stability, less. Here's the big one: less psychological inhibition.
You know what? This is the point. I do feel that the first set, I had to think about it to do it properly to prevent my body, my hip from doing something wrong. Now I didn't have to think. I could just drop down. And everything went smoothly. So that's the difference. That's the main difference in the feelings. Allora, la cosa interessante che ho notato io è questa, che lui, so you saw depth, you saw speed, you saw balance, right? Quindi Geoff ha visto più profondità, più velocità, più equilibrio. Quello che io ho percepito è che nelle prime serie dovevo pensare al movimento per riuscire a eseguirlo. Dovevo forzarmi per rimanere allineato. Mentre nelle ultime potevo lasciarmi cadere nello squat direttamente e ogni cosa andava al suo posto da solo, stava al suo posto da solo. There's a lot of people commenting, a lot of comments. Someone says crazy. Salvo says pazzesco. That's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Mari says it's incredible. Alberto definitely deeper. Then Enrico says even deeper and more stable. Carlos just clapped his hands. Hi, Carlos. Carlos from Mexico. I'll see you soon, brother. And Eugenio says more depth, more stability, more speed. It also looks easier. Yes, that's the feeling. Il feeling è, come dice Eugenio, è più facile. I could, I did my, by the way, I did my squats with, I think I did 180 kilos a couple of hours before, a couple of hours ago. And so usually after I finish my squat, I'm particularly stiff, and now I would just load the bar. I could try to do a loaded squat later on, see how it goes, by the way. Sì. Ho fatto il mio squat prima, avevo 180 su, e ho sofferto. Quasi, no? You know what? I could try, at the end of this, couple of reps with some load on the back and see how it feels.
Okay.
Now,
Why not?
Okay, why not? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's next, if there's something else? Tell me about this.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, we should have, because this is live, I didn't think about doing it, and it's been a long time since I've been live like this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how easy or difficult was that very first set?
The very first probably was 8.
8. Okay.
And slightly, I wouldn't say painful, but very bothering.
Okay, and then that last one you just did? What's that?
3.
3. Okay.
Allora, mi ha chiesto da scala 1 a 10 quanto difficile sarà la prima serie che ho fatto, la prima ripetizione e l'ultima. Io gli ho detto la prima era un 8. Non posso dire di aver sentito dolore, però sentivo il fastidio, la difficoltà, no? E l'ultima 3. Definitely.
Okay. So
yes, please.
Let's see if we can get it a little better. Okay.
Vediamo se riusciamo ad andare ancora meglio. Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that the green 10 kilo plate.
Okay.
You're going to lie it on the floor, and you want to place the edge, Fabio, so it's right here on the back of your skull.
Okay.
So it pushes your chin down when you're in the supine position. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Quindi metto la piastra da 10, l'appoggio dietro la nuca in maniera da portarmi il mento in tac quando lo faccio. Ok, so pretty much here, right, Geoff?
Yeah. Does that feel like it's making you push your chin in?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Definitely tough.
So then what we'll do is we'll just repeat the breathing. We'll test it. We'll repeat the head control drills. We'll test it, and then we'll repeat the dead bugs and test it. Okay?
Ok, so facciamo tutta la sequenza. Quindi facciamo prima la respirazione, poi facciamo i movimenti della testa e poi facciamo i dead bugs. And after every single, we're going to retest it, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Quindi dopo ogni singolo drill andremo a ritestare e vediamo cosa succede. Ok, so.
And then while you're doing this, tell me if you notice you can take deeper breaths with that head position.
I can already tell you that.
So is that a yes, you are, or no, you are not?
Yes, I am, and a lot.
Perfect.
I finished breathing down translate. I'm going to translate this part you just asked me. Geoff mi ha chiesto se con la posizione col mento incassato in questo modo sentivo che le respirazioni diaframmatiche erano molto più profonde, e lo erano e parecchio, quindi è molto interessante. It's very interesting. It was amazing how deeper I could feel it. I could feel it go into my groin. Avevo la sensazione di riuscire a respirare fino nell'inguine addirittura. Ok, so let's retest the squat. I can fall there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, posso cadere dentro. Come dite ragazzi? Funziona? It really does make the difference. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So test the next ones, right? I want to see.
Now we're going to go rotation and the nods.
Okay. So chin tuck.
And you may notice, Fabio, with your head propped up, you can actually get better neck rotation.
Much more movement, yeah. Con la testa su c'è molta più rotazione. And now the nods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what happens, right?
Okay. How was the rotation?
Much more.
Much more.
And also, well, you know, I didn't have to lift my head off also, so there was much less stress on my neck. C'era più rotazione, facevo molta meno fatica logicamente a fare le flesse tensioni perché non dovevo sollevare la testa. I don't know how to look from the outside. Come sembra da fuori? Oh, look at this. There's Angelica also from Poland seeing us. Hi, Angelica. She'll be one of the the upcoming guests, by the way.
Oh, excellent.
I forced her already. C'è anche Angelica dalla Polonia e sarà uno dei prossimi ospiti, so that's going to be fun. Last one, let's see what happens. So dead bugs.
Dead bugs, yeah.
Propped up. So get it right here on the edge. Do you want me to look at the ceiling or to look where my head decides?
Just look where your head's going, so you'll probably look between your knees.
Yeah, that's exactly. Quindi non guardo in alto, ma guardo in barra la posizione della testa, quindi guardo tra le ginocchia in questo caso. Interesting, I also find dead bugs much easier
Mm-hmm.
to do. Okay. Let's see what happens now. feels great. I feel I can really dislocate them now.
Yeah, you look like you're like a baby sits, when a baby just drops into the squat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mi sembra di poter quasi lussare le anche, nel senso che riesco a creare molto spazio tra le anche. Voi come dite, ragazzi? What do you guys say over there? Everyone's saying, incredible. Yeah, it does work. Good stuff. So what's next? Do you want me to test a squat, or do you have something else for me to try?
Well, those are the basics. That squat looks really good. How long has it been since it felt like that?
A long time, because I've been taking massage lately because my hip was really bad, and I think it's quite a few months I feel restriction there. I'm having hard time reaching that, so yeah. Ma che questa volta emozionale ho detto guarda, effettivamente è qualche mese faccio fatica a raggiungere profondità nello squat perché l'anca destra mi dà fastidio. My right hip was always bothering me. So I'm just going to try a loaded squat. By the way, a little story before that. When you took me, when we went to the OS event, right? There was a level 2, and I didn't have level 1. So if you recall, we went there the day before, and you did level 1 for me, right?
Right.
And I achieved my very first bodyweight pistol with my left, with my bad ankle. I could do it for reps with a 48, but I couldn't do it bodyweight due to my ankle. That was an interesting story because I never got it before. After the OS resets, I just did it like that. That was really fun. And the next day, Tamer arrived. We had some good fun, right? And
that's right.
Ate a lot, of course. Ate a lot.
Yeah, a lot of steak.
Quando io ho fatto il primo Original Strength, c'era il livello 2 nel North Carolina e io non ho fatto livello 1. Allora Geoff è venuto un giorno prima, siamo andati un giorno prima io e lui ha fatto il livello 1 di Original Strength solo per me. Lì io per la prima volta nella vita ho fatto il mio pistol a corpo libero con la gamba sinistra, perché riuscivo a farlo con 48 kg per ripetizioni, non riuscivo a corpo libero perché ho una caviglia che ha dei problemi, si è rotta anni fa, e quindi la sinistra non è mai riuscito. Sono riuscito a fare il mio primo pistol a corpo libero lì, dopo aver fatto il reset di Original Strength. L'altra cosa interessante, poi il giorno dopo è arrivato Dave Whitley, joined us, è arrivato anche Dave Whitley, mi ha fatto, we took all the course and we had some fun. Abbiamo fatto il corso, abbiamo divertiti, mangiato un sacco di cibo, eccetera, eccetera. So, should I give it a shot and see what happens?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's great that the body weight feels good, but let's put the pedal to the metal, as they say.
Yeah, mettiamo un po' di acceleratore. So I'm going to turn this here. How do you like my rack?
I love it. I'm jealous. I was just thinking, I love that rack.
Yeah, our guy from Box Equipment does it for us. Okay, so we start light and then see what happens. Ok, vediamo un po' cosa succede mettendo un po' di Let's start fairly light. 110. Because if I do it, with no weight, that's
correct.
Everybody no weight, right? So let's see what happens with something on the bar.
Something on the bar.
Yep. E con 110. Okay. See how it feels compared to earlier today. Vediamo come si sente rispetto a prima stamattina, oggi pomeriggio. Wow, felt so smooth. How did it look from the outside?
It looks smooth. It looks smooth.
Facile. Yeah, felt smooth. The right hip felt really moving really well.
Good. Did you get a little bit more muscle recruitment and activation in there in the right hip?
I felt my quads quite more because I went deeper, basically.
Yeah.
Mi ha chiesto se sentivo più muscolare di più. Sì, di quello di Siliti perché fu più profondo. It has been a long time since I went so deep. Era parecchio che non andavo così profondo. By the way, you and I did fairly some squats and deadlifts together, right? In the past, both in Hungary and here in Italy, right?
Yeah. I miss garage gym. I miss Tel Stefano. I said hello. I miss his gym.
Yeah, gli manca, si è venuto lui a venire a allenarsi quando era in Italia al garage da Stefano Travaglini e mangiavamo tanto. Abbiamo fatto, we did the deadlift challenge in Hungary, then the crawling stuff.
Right.
Abbiamo fatto qualche sfida in Ungheria di stacco e di crawling. Poi qua in Italia abbiamo fatto tanti squat. We did plenty of squats here in Italy, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is 140.
I love it, Fabio. I love it.
I'm not going to go too heavy, but let's see what happens with 160 and we close the door. Chiediamo la flessione con 160, poi le chiudiamo qua. Just so curious. Sono curioso di vedere cosa succede. Ok.
I love the way you just threw 50 kilos on there. It's great.
It's fun. Now I love this, right?
Well, the proof of the pudding's in the eating, right? It's one thing if you can do it with body weight. It's another if you can actually do it with some weight on the bar.
And tomorrow morning deadlifts, when Marco shows up, as you know. By the way, Marco says hello.
That was a nice press he had the other day.
Oh yeah, that was a great press over there. Triple with 48, could have two more. How do they look from the outside?
Look good to me. How they feel from the inside?
Deep enough? Felt good, felt good. And consider I did quite a few sets with 180 a few hours ago, so that was good.
Yeah.
Era buono. Com'era la profondità, ragazzi? Era tanto che non riuscivo a scendere su così. Tenete conto che ho fatto 2 ore fa, più o meno 3 ore fa, ho fatto un bel po' di seriette qui 180, però bello pulito. Did I compensate much or did I stay in a good line?
Looked like you're in a good line.
Ok.
Yeah.
Se ho compensato molto oppure se ho tenuto una buona linea. So that feels great. I can tell you it works.
And
let's get back to this type of layout here. There you go. I don't know how to thank you, Geoff. I'm pretty sure that many people will get great benefits out of this. So, breathing with the diaphragm.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Neck rotations, neck nods, contralateral movements. Correct. And lead with the eyes. Those are the basic rules, correct?
Correct,
and tongue.
On the roof of the mouth.
Quindi, se volete provare questa cosa, prima respirazioni diaframmatiche profonde. Ok? Secondo, rotazioni nella testa, flessione del capo, con la lingua, lo spot linguale, movimento guidato dagli occhi, e poi movimenti controlaterali come il dead bug. So dead bug could be cross crawls, could be crawling, could be any of that, right?
Well, no, this particular is the dead bug.
Okay.
So this is one of 9 positions. This is the first of 9 different positions,
okay.
Right? And this is the supine position. And this is where I start everybody. So first thing we did is we found a position. And then we patterned that position with breathing and head control. And then we added some power to it. So locomotion or movement or work, however you want to define power, right? And that's what we did. And we do that in 8 other positions, and each position builds sequentially on top of the other.
Ok, so, quindi il sistema funziona così. Sono 9 posizioni diverse, che ho visto solamente la prima, che è quella praticamente posizione supina pancia in su. In ognuna si crea lo schema motorio e poi lo si sovraccarica. Quindi prima abbiamo respirato, poi movimenti del capo, poi lo abbiamo sovraccaricato, in questo caso col dead bug. Poi questa sequenza la si ripete per altre 8 posizioni, ognuna delle quali è basata, parte dal punto di arrivo dell'altra. So when you do this, all this, are you going to do all the 9 positions all the time, or are you going to do just some of them?
It's a great question. No, it's broken up into 3 phases. 3. I even can't say so 3. And so you do the first phase, which is 3 positions. And then once you achieve some goals and some benchmarks in that first phase, you move to the second phase. The second phase builds on top of the first phase,
Okay.
Benchmarks and some goals in the second phase, and then you move to the third phase.
Okay.
And each phase supports the subsequent phase.
Okay, gotcha. So it's like a pyramid, basically.
It's a pyramid, yeah. I call it the P3 performance protocol.
P3. Quindi sono 3 fasi diverse, il sistema che lui sta creando, praticamente ha creato, dove la prima fase, se tu raggiungi certi obiettivi, alcuni stabiliti, ok, quindi da lì cosa fai? Da lì parti e entri nella seconda fase. Quando raggiungi gli obiettivi della seconda fase, che è costruita sulla base della prima, vai alla terza fase costruita sulla base della seconda, quindi sono 3 fasi diverse. That's going to be very interesting. I just can't wait to see this stuff. Are you going to do some workshops or courses with it in the future? Do you have that in plan, or am I asking too much? Yes, I'm asking too much.
No, you're not. We were supposed to do one in Taiwan, and we were supposed to do one in Australia, but they were both canceled because of the pandemic. So
okay, so before the end of 2022, you got to do one here, right?
I hope so. That'd be great. I'd love to get back to Italy.
Oh yeah, I promise. I got a couple of new restaurants. You'll love that. You'll love that.
I still show people the pictures of that pizza with the tuna fish on it. Oh, that was so good. So good.
Remember the yogurt in the morning?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Remember the yogurt and the fresh ricotta cheese in the morning we got?
Oh, yeah. That was delicious.
La mattina andavamo al caseificio a prendere lo yogurt appena fatto e la ricotta fresca.
You know, the food over there in Italy makes the food we eat here look like dog food. It really does.
Ha detto che il cibo che abbiamo qua in Italia fa sembrare il cibo che hanno loro in USA, cibo per cani. I can't disagree too much since I've been there. So, non posso essere troppo in disaccordo con ciò. In any case, so let me tell you about this. Lui doveva fare dei workshop su queste cose, in Taiwan e in Australia, e dopo quel Covid sono andati. Però gli ho detto a questo punto, visto che stiamo mettendo in piedi questo sistema, lo portiamo qua in Italia a fare. So there's witnesses here. We're going to bring you back to Italy. So just get ready. Okay.
That's good. I look forward to it.
There's also Carlos from Mexico saying, "Won't you in Mexico?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Love to come to Mexico.
Yeah, I want to be there too at the same time.
Okay.
Tacos and burritos. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Geoff, I don't know how to thank you for spending some time, devoting some time to being online here. I'm pretty sure that everybody will appreciate it very much. And well, you and I are in touch.
Do any of the audience have any questions?
Prima che salutiamo Geoff, qualcuno di voi ha qualche domanda? There's Daza asking, where can I find some more information to read about your skills? This is one question.
ChasingStrength.com is my website.
I'm going to comment here. Daza mette nel commento. ChasingStrength.com. strongfirst.com, dovrebbe arrivare, eccolo lì, website, quello è il suo sito, quindi lì trovo informazioni, NASA. And about this specifically, those drills you just showed, there will be an upcoming book, correct?
Yeah, we'll be releasing them. They are currently nested or housed in a product designed to alleviate knee pain, knee soreness. It's called the Sore Knee Solution. That's on the website. But it works for everything. We just tackled the knee first. So, I mean, if you want to get your hands on it right away, you can.
Vedete un po' come funziona. C'è un prodotto che si chiama The Sore Knee Solution, la soluzione del ginocchio dolente, che usa questi principi, nel senso che è stata creata per il ginocchio, però funziona per tutto più o meno. Enrico is saying that he is looking forward to do a workshop with the two of us, and he has already purchased your Kettlebell Hard and Kettlebell Strong. Tanta roba means lots of stuff there, so looks like.
Tell him I said thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Qualche domanda per Geoff, ragazzi, prima che lo salutiamo? Any question for Geoff before we let him go? You won't have this chance for a long time, probably. Non avrete l'occasione per molto tempo. Okay, everybody looks shy. Oh, probably was very clear. This is our record. We did more than 1 hour, and it just flew like that.
Yeah, it did. It blew by, like old times.
Yeah. So amazing, you know. Well, every time we connect, it's so amazing. So it was great. And this guy, Eugenio, says that he wants to do next month, he wants to go back to the original kettlebell muscle. Mirko is thanking, Daz is thanking, Robbie is thanking, so everybody's thanking. Yeah. Good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, Geoff, say hi to Courtney and your kids, and you and I will connect very soon.
Okay.
I'm going to read you know what very soon, so I'll come back with feedback. Good.
All right, okay. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you. Good to see you.
Se volete salutare Geoff, fatelo. Mirko, come to Italy, man. You're screwed. We got witnesses now. You can't avoid that anymore. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Geoff, thank you again. Grazie a tutti, ragazzi.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Oh, one guy is saying that kettlebell muscle is impossible to find. Any clue how to get that one?
I have a mailing list. You can get on my site. The plan was to re-release it in Q4 this year, but that's just not going to happen. So I may tongue-tied. I may re-release it looking at Q2 next year.
Okay.
That's tentative.
So what they need to do is subscribe to something on your website, to your newsletter, or just...
If you go to chasingstrength.com and you click on the products tab, scroll down, you'll see an image of kettlebell muscle, and there should be, last time I checked, a link to opt in for more information about the re-release.
Ok. Quindi se qualcuno vuole cercare kettlebell muscle, adesso al momento non c'è, voleva ristamparlo per fine anno, ce lo farà nel secondo trimestre del 2022. Se andate sul sito chasingstrength.com, andate tra i prodotti, trovate kettlebell muscle, c'è un link dove cliccare dove puoi chiedere maggiori informazioni sul rilascio della nuova edizione. A quel punto di quando la nuova edizione sarà rilasciata, succederà che vi arriverà una mail. Good. Oh, and before we leave, I have to let everyone know about next week's appointments. Yeah. Settimana prossima, per chi c'è, la settimana prossima avremo una cosa nuova che lanciamo, a cui io tengo moltissimo all'interno del Pillole di Forza, ovvero l'idea è questa: abbiamo 4 episodi al mese. 2 li gestiamo noi come leadership di Strongfirst, quindi Guido, Arianna, Stefano e io. Uno un ospite straniero speciale e uno vogliamo uno dei nostri istruttori italiani. Abbiamo già accordi, la settimana prossima noi avremo qui Marco Scarpellini che ha 2 drill interessanti sullo swing, e quindi istruttori Strongfirst italiani, se avete qualunque pillola di forza che secondo voi vale la pena di essere condivisa, fatevi vivi. scrivete a info@nextlevelstrength.it, mandate il video della vostra idea e io vi ospiterò volentieri qui a Pillole di Forza, quindi fateci sapere. Okay, I told everyone. I'm also, spread the news. If you have a pill of strength to share, send it over. I'll get you live here and we'll do it. Good. Thank you so much again, my friend.
Thank you, Fabio. Good to see you.
By the way, I'll be around in April, May, so I'll probably come see you.
Excellent. Hope you do.
Bye. Thank you, Geoff.
Bye, thank you.
Ragazzi, saluti a tutti, grazie. È stato un piacere e un onore. Buona serata.